I'm his favorite lady.
And a chance for everyone to get some shots up. Find the touch. Find the range. Find themselves. We're almost at game time. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. Moments away, it'll be the Los Angeles Clippers going up against the Miami Heat. Good evening, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. On our sideline, David Aldridge. So the opening lineup for the Heat. Hero in at shooting guard, with Butler at small forward. Then there's Terry Rozier. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Highsmith in at the 4. And for the Clippers, we'll see Powell and Leonard play in the forward spots. Harden out there with Dunn. And it's Zubats in at the 5, roaming the paint. And as a coach, Stan, what's something you try to establish at this stage?
I think there's two things, Kevin. First, we're trying to build our habits the right way. Everything, from the way we practice to the way we prepare for games, to the way we warm up, all of it. And then second of all, we're trying to figure out our rotations. Who's going to start, who's going to come off the bench, which groups work well together. It's an ongoing process.
A lot of moving parts, you're right. And so it's the Heat hitting on the board first. Here's Dunn. That 3 off the mark.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
To the wing right side. Here's Highsmith. Down against Hero. 6 on the shot clock. It's hauled in by Zubats.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up.
And just so difficult to guard the beard without fouling. Harden is constantly seeking out contact.
Talk about confidence. Greg, what do you think about Harden's quote from a couple years ago when he said, "I'm not a system player, I am the system"?
Kevin, I laughed when I heard it because most guys couldn't say that. But Harden absolutely can. He's an elite scorer turned elite passer. Your offense has to orbit around him when he's on the floor.
Now, here is Harden. He really had an off night against the Timberwolves. Never really got into rhythm. Outside Butler. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Rozier kicks to Butler. Shot from free throw range. Stolen by Zubats. And here comes Harden, leading the fast break. Shoots over Hero. Misses off the right iron. For Miami, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Here's Butler. And the rejection by Leonard.
And those long arms and huge hands. Leonard has all the tools he needs to erase shots.
Back to Harden. Goes back up. Dunn passes to Leonard. Zubac trying to break loose. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on James Harden. That's his first foul. Here's Butler. 17 points in his last outing. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Tyronn Lue and I had a few minutes to share, and we talked about facing off against Jimmy Butler. The coach said, you have to compete. No one in the league plays harder than Jimmy. He's a guy who gives his all on both ends, so you can't take one possession off. Jimmy Butler, truly a two-way star. Guys?
Thanks, David. Here's Hero after Terry Rozier's basket. Pass to Leonard. Lobs it up for Zubac. Hero with it. Well guarded by Dunn. It's Butler that time on the assist from Hero.
From anywhere on the floor, Butler's a threat. And the more points he gets inside, the more dangerous he becomes on the perimeter.
Now, here's Dunn. Leonard, no luck. Stolen by Harden. Now the Clippers moving it up. Dunn shot's good.
And that's a nice job defensively from Harden. I mean, he's capable of these kinds of plays when the guy is engaged and active.
And what a new era for the Clippers, Greg, playing here in their own arena, the Intuit Dome.
You had no more sharing, right? No more covering up Laker banners. It feels like the Clippers are on their own 2 feet now. This was the goal for the ownership group, and they made it happen.
Derek Jones, he's checked in for the Clippers. Robinson's checked in for the Heat. Alec Burks comes in for Terry Rozier. When it comes to players who like having fun, Greg, Jimmy Butler has to be way up there.
Kevin, did you see his media picture for the 23-24 season? He looked like he belonged in an emo band with that hairstyle. Jimmy is definitely one of those guys that likes to troll and have fun.
Here's Dunn. Rebound by the Heat.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Here's Adebayo. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. It's going to go on Zubac.
Yeah, Bam's a little undersized for his position, but he makes up for it with great effort, athleticism, and intensity.
Here's what the Clippers are going with right now. Ahmed Bamba, he's checked in for Zubac. Amir Coffey comes in for Norman Powell. And Bones Island subbed in for Chris Dunn. Jaime Jaquez, he's checked in for Miami. And here are the Heat now. The Clippers getting the bucket. Here's Highsmith. Good work defensively by Jones. Clippers trail by 9. He lobs it up. Coffey can't get it to go.
Well, that alley-oop attempt, a case of what could have been, just didn't finish the play.
Well, it's not easy to time that up. Just not quite in sync there.
And so Harden will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. 46 seconds left in the first quarter of the game.
And putting so much pressure on your defense. James Harden, a menace offensively.
Highsmith's shot is off.
Nice work defensively to contest that shot right at the rim. Nothing easy.
Highland passes to Coffey. Now here's Jones. They swipe it. And here comes the break. Good ball movement here by the Heat. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Adebayo against Jones. Adebayo passes to Jaquez. And here comes Harden, leading the fast break. Break D that time from Adebayo. No good on that one. Jimmy Butler has been on display for the Miami Heat. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Miami?
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
And guys, they've also done a great job generating offense from their defense, forcing turnovers and making the defense pay for those mistakes.
On the court for the Heat, Hero out there with Duncan Robinson. Then there's Kevin Love. Then there's Jaime Jaquez. And it's Jovic in at the power forward position. Here's Jaquez. No scoring in this one. Just 5 to shoot. Robinson passes to Love. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. That's tipped. They get it back. The shot's good. The Heat with the lead. Around a minute gone here in the second quarter. And there is a whistle. That'll go on Derek Jones. That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly he hadn't established position there.
The Heat making a switch here. Rozier's checked in. Clippers on defense. Love looking around. Shoots over Leonard. And it's off the back rim. No good. The Clippers have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Knocked loose. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, we all know about what Heat culture means. Bam Adebayo says we share the ball, play together, and we know where the shots are going to come from. We're just blessed to have a team like this. Everybody buys in, everybody competes, and everybody wants to get the job done. Kevin, back to you.
They've got great chemistry. Thanks, David. Well, the Miami Heat have always been in contention, Stan, for the East, and you've worked in the organization. Why is that?
Well, look, Kevin, I'll admit to a bit of a bias here, but they have a great coach, maybe the best in the league. He's been there since 2008. That consistency and continuity really helps, and this team expects themselves to win no matter what they go through.
Known for his incredible defense, Leonard's huge hands and timing really help make an impact on that end.
Catching up on the changes for the Clippers. Zubac is checked in for Amir Crawford. And Chris Dunn subbed in for Terrence Mann. Hey, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Los Angeles?
Well, their game plan has been very effective so far. They're working the ball inside, putting constant pressure on the defense.
And another thing Coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
Now, here's Leonard. Jones sets the pick for Leonard. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
The free throw drops for Leonard. People like to debate, and Greg, I don't know if this is you, what's better, Kawhi's defense or his offense?
Well, Kevin, I'll say this. Even if he was a subpar defender, his offense alone would have him among the league's top players. But his defense isn't subpar. At its best, it's elite.
And the dunk by Zubac.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe these days. You got to keep scoring and extending that margin.
Boy, that has to be a relief, ending a 14-0 run by Los Angeles.
Oh, Leonard in position. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
And that's the connection Leonard has with his guys. He knows when to go for that alley-oop.
Adebayo finds Robinson. Outside Rozier. Outside Hero. No good from outside.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Leonard looking over the floor. Offensive rebound. Leonard on the wing. Pass to Dunn. Tries again. And the jumper falls for him. And it's a 10-point Clipper lead.
Yeah, and they're shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. A different look for the Clippers. Norman Powell's checked in for Kawhi Leonard. And it's Harden in for Highland. The Heat also with a sub. Butler's checked in. Now, here's Rozier. His last outing, 16 points for him.
Oh, my gosh. Just throw it up to the square and Bam will do the rest.
On the wing, Harden. Back to Dunn. Marquez against Jones. Shot clock at 6. Harden inside the three-point line. Rebound by the Heat. Adebayo's got 5 rebounds tonight. Robinson passes to Butler. Pass to Hackett. Outside Butler. Hackett with the screen on Powell. Butler passes to Hawkins. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Such nice work from Butler off the pick.
Harden against Rozier. Wasted no time on that one. Harden's got 7.
And playing with a lot of fire now. They had a tough start in that first quarter. Didn't shoot it well, but didn't let that discourage them. And now they're showing what they can do offensively.
And the officials have called the illegal screen right there.
And a quick check of the stats. We're done. How he did last season. He averaged about 5 points per, 4 assists, and 3 rebounds. Nothing about his numbers really jump out at you, but he'll come up with a timely play or two every game.
Yeah, look, it's not about being a stat stuffer. It's about being a guy coaches can count on and an asset to the team as a whole.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Harden outside. Pass to Zubac. Harden bounce pass. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Rozier. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Man, Rozier getting up. Impressive to see someone his size finish with authority.
And the basket by Harden.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Here's Hawkins. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten there. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
It'll be the Wizards out at Capital One Arena against the Mavericks. That one gets going at 7 p.m. Eastern.
2 of the best teams.
And turning our attention to the first half of our game tonight, bit of a rocky start for the Heat. They're within striking, and that about wraps it up.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. You gotta like what Harden has done in this game so far.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room because you're right. He's the problem right now.
We'll see Powell and Leonard play in the forward spots. Chris Dunn is out there with Harden, and it's Zubac in at the center position. That's the group starting the second half for Tyronn Lue. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe. Greg, every year injuries are a huge factor in shaping the title race. And I'm guessing that teams should probably put more of a premium on durability. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, I think all GMs take that into account. A team wants to be confident it'll have a stable roster over the course of a long season.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
And let's face it, James Harden, one of the most dangerous offensive weapons this league has ever seen, still has got the skills. Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
Here's Butler. Butler with the bucket down low.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Los Angeles leading by 8. Harden kicks to Dunn. It's hauled in by Hero.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
Butler feeling it out a bit. Shoots from the elbow. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
Dan, you know, you think about Jimmy Butler, and you and I are fans of his game. Talk about a guy who calls it like he sees it, though. My goodness.
Yeah, that's an understatement. Look, Jimmy's never going to hold back. He'll call out his teammates. He'll call out opponents. He'll call out the referees. This guy acts with no fear.
Just don't call out the broadcasters, right? We want to stay out of his range.
And he would have no reason to.
Exactly. And so it's Harden bringing it up for Los Angeles. Following this one, they get to host the Rockets. That'll be the final game of this 5-game homestand.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
In the corner, Powell with it. Back to Harden. In the corner, Powell with it. The shot that time, not on target. Some solid defense from Butler. Inside, here's Highsmith. Kawhi Leonard with the rebound. Leonard's got 5 rebounds tonight. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Bam Adebayo talked about how his mentality has evolved over his career. He said, shoot the ball. I feel like that's been my evolution. It sounds very simple. When I came into this league as a defender, I feel like the progression's been shoot the ball, worry about everything else later. Kevin?
He certainly, DA, is a two-way threat. And the Clippers making a change here. Jones is checked in. Can't stuff the alley-oop home. Clippers leading by 13. Leonard kicks to Dunn. Back to Leonard. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. And stolen by Dunn. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Robinson's checked in for Rozier. Harden no good on the free throw.
And what's remarkable is how complete Harden's game is. Making shots or making passes, he can create points in a number of ways.
Here's Highsmith. He's covered by Leonard. Kept alive. Kicks it out to Hero. Trying to get something going. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Leonard's got his 6th rebound on the night. Dunn dishes to Leonard. Back to Dunn. Harden against Butler. Spins. Harden gets the bucket. Harden's got 12 points now in the quarter.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
That's a 2 from Butler. Rebound by the Clippers.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Well, this is a spot where you have to be able to go to your leaders. They need to step up and make a play to turn things around.
Leonard, no luck. The Heat trail by 17. Lobs it up for Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
Robinson left side. Jones against Butler. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Butler's got 14 points.
Well, when Jimmy Butler is on, he is one of the scariest matchups in the league.
Here's Harden. Softly drops in the floater.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
The Heat have gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. Butler against Jones. Pass to Hero. To the inside. Here's Adebayo. Butler from outside. Misses off the left iron. And here's Los Angeles. They're on a 20-6 run. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Harden can't hit. Butler against Jones. Butler passes to Highsmith. Kawhi Leonard comes up with the rebound. That will count. The shot No good. James Harden getting it done for the LA Clippers. They've leaned on him for offense, and he hasn't let them down. He's now up to 20. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his teammate.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. They've got Adebayo. Kevin Love out there with Jaime Jaquez. Then there's Terry Rozier, and it's Robinson in at the 2. Adebayo down low. And Adebayo throws it down.
Yeah, Adebayo there throwing it down with a little attitude.
Clippers leading by 15. Down low. Here's Leonard. Back to Jones. Jaquez with the steal. Love right side. Pass to Rozier. And there's the foul. It'll go on Terrence Mann. That's his first foul.
First team.
And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Rozier finds Love. Jaquez right side. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. As a coach, what were some of your favorite parts, Stan, of life on the road?
Well, Kevin, we get treated really well on the road in the NBA. I mean, you travel on great charters. People take care of your bags. We stay in great hotels. But my favorite part of being on the road was when we were on our way home. Easier to win at home, family at home. That was the favorite part.
How about the bonding experience that a lot of coaches talk about when you're out there kind of alone against the forces, just you and your team?
Well, I definitely think players bond on trips like that because they're not going in different directions. They team to spend time together. I don't think any of them ever wanted to spend time with me.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Oh, Leonard in position. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
What a take from Jaquez Jr. When he sees lanes open up, he doesn't think twice about attacking.
Here's the teardrop, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo.
Yeah, easy call.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Well, they've been owning the painted area offensively. I love the intensity they're playing with down there.
And another thing, guys, they've dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
Catching up on the changes with Miami. Highsmith is checked in, and it's Butler in for Jaime Jaquez. Here's Butler. The Clippers grab the miss. Here's Leonard. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And what a half for this offense. If they can stay this high, a great chance to extend this lead.
Here's what the Clippers are going with right now. Zubats is checked in for Jones. Powell comes in for Amir Coffey. And it's James Harden in for Highland. Well, G.A. Adebayo came from very humble beginnings.
Yeah, raised by his mother. And Kevin, Bam's main motivation in life was to get her out of that trailer. He worked extremely hard and now arguably a top 25 player.
Well, we're used to the stretch big men these days, Stan. That's not Bam Adebayo's game, though. How is he still effective?
Well, Kevin, Bam is a highly skilled big in his own right. He just doesn't have the three-point shot, but he's got the ball handling, he's got the passing, and he's got the mid-range jumper, and he puts those things together into a very effective package.
Yeah, he has a good handle, doesn't he?
He's got a great handle.
Harden up and in on the layup. Harden's got 25 points in the game.
And one of the top scorers in the game. Harden has an innate gift for creating his shot.
Butler on the wing. Teardrop shot. Butler with a silky shot.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
Right side, Leonard. Harden outside. Back to Leonard. Reverses. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Harden with the defensive effort. Los Angeles leading by 15. Tries it from 19. It's hauled in by the Heat. Adebayo's got 11 rebounds in the game. Butler, hero, trying to get open. Shots good from Butler. Butler's got 12 points in just the second half.
Well, Butler not able to get to the rim, but he gets the floater to go.
Here's Harden. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo.
Even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
So, Stan, you can talk about this. We always hear about Heat culture, the Miami franchise, from top to bottom. Everybody is all in and focused in one direction, aren't they?
Yeah, Kevin, I think that is the greatest strength the Heat have had as an organization, is they are all on the same page. And I think they've done it in large part is they have great continuity. If you just look up and down their staff, guys have been there forever. And that allows them to have a very consistent culture.
And teams have tried to copy that, and it's been very hard, hasn't it?
Well, it's been hard because the part they leave out is the consistency part. You can't build that kind of culture when you're making changes with your coaching staff and your front office every 2 to 3 years.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Clippers.
And every opportunity they manage to push the ball and keep the up-tempo game going.
Yeah, I think it paid off, that's for sure.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for James Harden.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
Pass to Leonard. It's tipped. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Butler against Powell. And a wide open look for Hero. Off target from outside. Smart accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
From about 19 feet, no good there. So the Clippers winning this one easily. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who's standing by with our player of the game. Take it away, David.
Thanks very much, James. You have seen every type of defense from opponents over the years. What do you enjoy about that back-and-forth challenge?
Just every single game I'm trying to figure out what they're doing and how can I be aggressive and attack it. You know, I love playing the game of basketball. I love, being crafty and just trying to compete at a high level every single night. You know, it takes a lot, but I'm built for it, and I'm going to just continue to keep going.
Well, you won the chess match tonight, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. So, for Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, James Harden.